Hello, I'm the Progressive Disciple. I'm taking a journey through the Bible, and I'm inviting you to join me. Today, we are covering Numbers, chapters 25 through 28. Chapter 25 is about Moabite women who have been seducing Israelite men into worshiping Baal. Although Balaam did not curse Israel, it is alleged that he did counsel Moab and Midian to seduce Israel into idolatrous practices, leading them to sin. Chapter 25 is also about Phinehas defending God and the Midianites becoming the enemy of Israel. In Numbers, chapter 25, verses 6 through 8, it says, "Then an Israelite man brought into the camp a Midianite woman right before the eyes of Moses and the whole community of Israel, while they were weeping at the entrance to the tent of meeting. When Phinehas, son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw this, he left the assembly and took a spear in his hand and followed the Israelite into the tent. He drove the spear into both of them, right through the Israelite man and into the woman's stomach. Then the plague against the Israelites was stopped." This is another one of those passages that is very hard to read. It is true that this is violent, but then again, I don't see Numbers as being history, and so I look into the theology that is behind it. Phinehas was there very zealous in defending God, and this is a reminder to me to be faithful to God. Chapter 26 is about the second census and how the land was to be divided. The total number of fighting men were 601,730. In Numbers, chapter 26, verses 52 through 56, it says, "The Lord said to Moses, 'The land is to be allotted to them as an inheritance based on the numbers of names. To a larger group, give a larger inheritance, and to a smaller group, a smaller one. Each is to receive its inheritance according to the number of those listed. Be sure that the land is distributed by lot. What each group inherits will be according to the names for its ancestral tribe. Each inheritance is to be distributed by lot among the larger and smaller groups." This spoke to me because it indicates the fairness of God. Land was to be divided by population. A larger tribe got a larger area of land. It also was divided in such a way that the best land was not given to those with political connections, but was determined by lot. This is a reminder to me to be fair in my dealing and not to show favoritism. Chapter 27 is about the inheritance rules for Zelophehad's daughters and also for Joshua to be Moses' successor. In Numbers 27, verses 8 through 11, it says, "Say to the Israelites, if a man dies and leaves no son, give his inheritance to his daughters. If he has no daughter, give his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. If his father has no brothers, give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan, that he may possess it. This is to have the force of law for the Israelites, as the Lord commanded Moses." This spoke to me because Israel was a male-dominated society. And yet, this is the beginning of giving women rights. This is a reminder to me to try to look at things through other people's points of view, and not just through a male-oriented point of view. Chapter 28 is about how the tabernacle is to be run. It talks about daily offerings, the Sabbath offerings, the new moon offerings for each month, and the Passover Feast of Unleavened Bread and the Feast of Weeks, also known as Pentecost. In Numbers, chapter 28, verses 16 through 18, it says, "On the 14th day of the first month, the Lord's Passover is to be held. On the 15th day of the month, there is to be a festival for 7 days. Eat bread made without wheat, and on the first day hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work." This spoke to me because I oftentimes feel the presence of God in special holidays throughout the year, particularly Christmas and Easter. And this is a reminder to me to remember God during these sacred holidays. And this is my take on Numbers, chapters 25 through 28. Please like and subscribe to my videos. This does help out the channel. Also, please comment. I would love to read your comments. I am the Progressive Disciple, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.